Coach, what was it like to have Jakari Robinson back after his went through the eligibility process? What was it like to have him back?
Well, I think first and foremost for Jakari and his future, I think that was the most important thing. Um, the opportunity to continue to play a game he loves and to come to Bowling Green to do that. We're really happy for him that he's going to get that opportunity, and rightfully so. Selfishly, as a football team, you're excited to have him because he's going to help us win.
No coach, no Christian, no Matt today. How do you feel like the team handled not having those three? Big pieces, obviously.
Well, I think anytime this is what I told the guys on Monday was you're going to lose great players throughout the year. It just happens, right? You're going to have missing parts of your team. You don't replace those guys with a single person. Everybody has to step their game up a little bit. So, I thought our guys went out there and played hard today. Obviously, not the outcome we wanted by any means, but they played hard. And for our standpoint, the way we look at it, we're moving forward, and our season starts now. It's our MAC conference. We always talk about you play two types of seasons. You have I don't want to call it a preseason, but you have your non-conference schedule, and then your conference schedule. So that's what we're gearing 100% towards.
And what was it like? How did Camden handle the nerves in his first
I
game?
thought he did a great job, and I don't coach Cam, but I told him this morning. I knew he was going to play well because I see him in Coach Warner's office every day, and it's how you prepare. And that's for other guys to make the decision how he played. But my hat's off to him.
And
Thought he played well.
a young Harold fan too. Step in for Christian. It looks like he's the next Christian coming up.
Well, and I think that's the sign of a good football team, that you're starting to build a good football team, that you have depth, you have guys that have had older players show them the way on how we want things to be done. And I think that's a testament to not, obviously, hats off to those guys. They're super talented and they work their butts off. But I think you're seeing signs of the program where in maybe years past you had a major drop off in talent.
The offensive line's been kind of up and down this year with personnel influx. How did you feel about how they protected Camden today?
I haven't looked completely at the stats in terms of sacks and everything, and that's never. I don't even think that's a really good representation of how those guys played. I do know this: watching their defense, they're really aggressive, and I saw a lot of, quite frankly, a lot of blitzing. So. I think they continue to do a good job. I think the bar, we're going to continue to raise the bar as we get. That's a different group than what we've had here, and particularly if there's any position in the game of football where guys need to play well and have continuity and a chemistry between them, it's that unit. So I think over the last couple of weeks, statistically, sacks wise, I think they've done a good job. I think it's going to be a part of our offense that just continues to get better and better and better.
What made Mississippi State's pass game so tough to defend today?
Well, they spread you out, and they've got really good players. They force you to make some decisions, and you can't protect everybody on our field. And we try to do some different things in terms of getting them different looks, and they just space you out, and they're talented players. And so you get talented players out in space; they're hard to tackle. And they're going to find windows. It's a good offense. It's been there for a long time. Coach Leach has had a lot of success, and there's a reason for it.
How cool was that touchdown, Cam, to Tyrone there? How big of a jolt was that for you guys?
I think super big, obviously, and I don't know if that's the right word to use for it. It's impressive for a lot of different reasons. You have Cam getting a touchdown throw. You have guys, regardless of how the game started, we obviously had expectations that we were going to go in there and play a lot better. We were going to have better field position. We weren't going to give up explosive plays on defense. The fact that they were able to drive the ball from where they drove the ball to is a super testament about their will and their character. And 2 weeks ago, we fall behind 14 points, and it looks like everything's falling apart. Somebody makes a play. Those are really good things that we can continue to build on.
Another hot day today. Obviously, different kind of heat than in Pasadena. How did you feel about team hydration wise? I know that's something Coach Walker preached.
Absolutely. We made a huge emphasis after the UCLA game from a hydration standpoint. And that was the hottest I've ever been a part of, the UCLA game. Obviously, I'm in the press box, so I don't quite get it the same way. So it's probably unfair for me to talk about. But collectively, when I say just the players, collectively, our trainers, our doctors, our support staff, everybody played a role And I don't know if we had many or any issues, but we're certainly better than what we were before. So that's a good positive thing as well.